guys, so last week I uploaded a video about my IBS. This video is about how I'm dealing with that IBS through a diet called the FODMAP diet. So the FODMAP diet is some kind of acronym for really long words. It's like fermentable oligos, diosaccharides, monosaccharides and polyols. Now the FODMAP diet has been designed by IBS specialists at Monash University, which I think is in Australia. The idea is you cut out various food groups which everybody finds difficult to digest, but IBS sufferers find it particularly difficult and therefore have symptoms. And the idea is that you will then be able to reintroduce food groups one at a time and find out your triggers. Now, technically, it's not a diet, and I don't really like calling a diet because that insinuates that it's something that's going to help you lose weight. You might shed a few pounds just by association with watching what you're eating, but this is not a diet designed to make you any slimmer. It's purely a change of how you live your life and what you decide to eat. So here are my top tips for doing the FODMAP diet and hopefully being successful. Firstly, plan. Write a menu for, I would say, a week or 2 weeks if you can. Stick to that menu, write a shopping list from that menu, go out and buy the food that you are going to use for that week. Breakfast, lunch, dinners, and desserts and snacks as well, don't forget. We all need some treats. Download the Monash University FODMAP app. It's not free, it's a few pounds, but it's well worth it. Here it is. On the app, there are recipes, there's a symptom and food diary, and most importantly, there is a food guide. So it's a whole database and it gives you a really easy traffic light system colour code. So green being, yeah, absolutely fine. Amber is, yes, you can have it, but in a certain portion per day. And red is no, it's a high FODMAP. Now, there are books that you can get from the dietitian, but the app will be with you at all times, and I do highly recommend it. It's been hugely useful for me, and the recipes aren't too bad as well. So one of my favourite things to do ever in the entire world is go out for a lovely meal, go to a restaurant, and that is my treat. But if you are on the FODMAP diet, eating out is hugely difficult, and it's probably not worth the stress and the effort for the short period of time that you're on the diet. So if you can avoid it, don't eat out, stick to your own menu plans, just think of the cash you'll save. If it's unavoidable and you do have to eat out, I advise that you go for something plain, meat with no dressing, no flavouring, or fish similarly, and vegetables. Again, check that they are not high FODMAP vegetables, because not all vegetables are okay to have on this diet. I don't know about you, but I can't even remember what I had for breakfast sometimes. So write everything down, keep a note of what you've had each day, somewhere on a scribbly bit of paper, or I just do it in the notes on my phone, and just write a little note about how you felt that day. Were you bloated? Were you getting any abdominal pains? Put it all down so that when you go to the dietitian, you can go through your food and symptom diary. Read the labels. I recommend that you just try and make everything from scratch so that you are in total control of what is going in your food. But obviously we can't always do that, and you probably will come across an instance where you're going to have to buy something that's ready to eat or processed. Read the label, because while something might say gluten-free or dairy-free, it might also contain things like onion powder or garlic, which are high FODMAP ingredients, and you cannot have them in order to do the diet properly. Beware that one of the main side effects of this diet, which the dietitian did warn me of, is that you can feel constipated. So make sure you're getting the fibres that you need in your diet. Aside from the diet and the eating habits, IBS can be caused by other lifestyle factors and stresses in your life. So I recommend exercise, have a good exercise routine and also a good relaxation routine. Whether you enjoy taking a nice soak in the bath, a bit of yoga or mindfulness, whatever it is that helps you to relax, take time out regularly to do that. I've been working around irritable bowel syndrome now for 3 years, and I've come to realise that actually it's just part of my life. It's not something that is going to go away overnight. Some of you have already been in touch after my last video with really kind words and advice. Some of you have been going through this for way longer than I have. 10 years, I think someone was saying the other day. And it's just great to hear from others who are going through similar things and to share tips and tricks. So please do comment, have a look at my description for where else you can find me, and I hope that you'll subscribe to this series. I'm going to be posting IBS and FODMAP friendly recipes over the next couple of weeks for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks and desserts. I hope my tips help, and I'd love to hear yours. For now, I am off to make a lacto-free cup of tea. See you soon.